Yes, Sarge.
No, please, no.
It's too late now, Sonny Jim. You should have thought about the consequences before you did the crime.
This module that we're doing at the minute, we have to completely make a performance from start till the end, all done by us.
The show is about comedians, and there's been like an art space in the gallery for comedians. So what we did is we went to that gallery, we wrote like information about comedians, and then we put it into our play.
We started just like doing like workshops with like a comedian came in, and we went round the gallery exhibition and talked.
Budget they've really embraced. I mean, really, I just said, well, you've got £1,000 to spend. You've got to work out how you're going to spend it. So they went and talked to the marketing departments and the gallery and how that works, and talked about spend and how much things were going to cost. And they went out with budget and petty cash, and they bought the things they needed.
We're assigned like different teams, like there's a marketing team, there's a tech crew, there's a performance team. It's like they all have to merge together. We had minute meetings where we had meetings with each other and discussed like what we have to do and made a schedule.
So like everybody puts their own part into it to make the final product.
I didn't realise there was such a thing as a press officer, which I am now, because I didn't realise that there had to be a specific person to email the press, because I emailed Radio Sheffield and we went on the radio, and I've emailed newspapers and stuff like that, and you have to invite people to events. I didn't realise, because I thought people just kind of showed up.
My particular role was marketing, making the programme, and I'm going to be doing front of house today on the merchandise table.
I've been in charge of props and costumes, so making sure that everybody's got their jobs making props, going out pricing up costumes and buying them with the budget.
It takes a really long time to make a performance. Like you have to think of every little thing, make sure everything's right, make sure everyone knows what they're doing, and just make sure like the performance is okay.
They would have like meetings where they'd have a chairman and they'd minute the meetings, and there were meetings between departments, and then a grander meeting between the whole group, or the company, if you like, really. And so everybody knew what everybody else was doing all the time.
I thought we agreed to meet at the Striking a Pose exhibition.
We never said that. Last time I saw you contemplating how the woman could eat a lemon in the Walter Bayes picture.
You know that's not easy, eating a lemon.
And yet, George, she gives no hint of the sour taste.
I guess that's a painter's expertise.
Or she wasn't eating a lemon after all.
I say, steady on, that's a bit rich.
How else can you explain it? Because if she had been eating a lemon, then there would have been a very different expression on her face. In other lessons, you don't get to get people who've got the experience who actually know what's happening. They just tell you, and you, like with the diploma, you're doing it yourself. They tell you and they say, right, do it, make your own mistakes and learn from those. And I don't think there's anything better than somebody showing you who's got the real experience.
A bit nervous, I'm not sure how many people are going to turn up.
It's the performance day. We've been working up for the past couple of weeks, doing marketing, creating props, doing costumes, learning our lines, obviously, and it's all on today when it's one of the first performances what we've got to do.
We never realised, I think everyone's been stressed out at times, that it takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication to make it all happen on time.
We've learned like how to work together as a team more, because there was a lot of arguments at first, but we've learned how to get on. And then we've learned like different performances, like what we're doing is a promenade, which is like we're taking people around the gallery with us.
I think a lot of people as well from marketing have learned about how to use the different programs on the computers, and they've learned like little skills like that. And from me doing the costumes and stuff, I've learned that you can't just go and buy them. You have to do the follow-up of going to price them up, to see how much they're worth, get all your receipts, make sure you have to make it's really formal. You can't just go out and do things, you have to do it the proper way.
When they're in the gallery and the piece of work's running, none of us will be able to save them. They're on their own.
You don't realise at first, but you have to evidence every little thing that you do, and every bit of research has to be shown so that you can get the best grades you can, because if you could do everything perfectly, but if you don't show someone that you have, then you get nothing.
We need to like give evidence that we've actually done this thing, because say if we didn't film the performance, like how would people know we did it? So we have to evidence it by doing blogs for every day that we've done creative media.
There's a lot of new things that I think I've learnt, like especially like working on a deadline, and like it's harder than you think. A lot of these performances that people do, you think, oh, it's just going to be easy, they'll know what to do. But when you're the person who's got to do it, it's a lot harder than you think.
Making performance is a really good sort of illustration of deadline, because the performance day is the performance day. It's going to happen on that day. Whatever happens, it has to be there at that particular time.